Hello everyone, welcome back to Comtech channel YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to configure OSPF single area network. Okay, let's get started. The first, I start to draw network topology. This network there are 3 routers. Okay, router 0, router 1 and router 2. Okay, now let's add a switch. Switch 0, switch 1 and switch 2. Now let's add any device PC. PC 0, PC 1 and PC 2. Okay, now let's assign the name of each device. Okay. PC 3, switch 3, R3, R2, switch 2 and PC2, PC1, switch 1 and R1. Okay, now need to connect the connection between router to switch and switch to PC. We use thread-through cable option 1. Okay, now let's add the interface card on router, serial interface. Router 2, turn off. Before you add a serial interface, you need to turn off router after we add and then turn on. Okay, the connection between router to router, we use a serial interface connection. Serial source. Okay, now we already connect the connection between PC to switch and switch to router and router to router. Okay, let's assign IP address of each the network. So this is network 1. IP address on I will going to assign on PC1. /24 and IP address on router 1 gigabit 0/0. 1.1/24. This is network 1 and I will going to assign on it. Network 2 PC2 slash the 24th or 2 2.1/24th. And network 3 PC3 slash 24th or 3 .1/24th. Okay, this is the IP address that I will going to assign on PC and router. And this network network 4 or 1 IP address that I will going to assign on serial interface S0/0/0 IP 172.16.1.1 or 2 serial 0.0/0 1.2/30 and the router 1/30 the same. And then network 5 or 2 serial 0/0/1 IP address 172.16.1.5/30 on router 3 serial 0/0/0 IP 172.16.1.6/30. Okay, now this is the IP address of each network that I will going to assign on each router and PC. Okay, okay, now let's start the highlights, the network color. This one, fill color. Network 1 and this one, sorry, this one This is network 2, and this is network 3. This is sorry. This is network 4. And this is network 5. Okay, now for drawing network topology is finished, so let's start assign IP address on each PC. PC1 desktop IP configuration 192.168.1.10. Default gateway, subnet mask default gateway, .1.1. Default gateway of router, interface G0/0. Okay, on PC2, desktop IP address 162.168.2.20/24, and default gateway of router 2 192.168.2.1. Okay, on PC3, desktop IP address 192.168.3.30/24. Default gateway of router 192.168.3.1. Okay, now let's configure like IP address on router 1, router 2, and router 3. Okay, CLI configure terminal. Okay, let's assign IP address. Assign hostname, or follow our typology is R1. Assign IP address, IP join the interface G0/0 IP add IP address of router 1 192.168.1.1. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. No shadow to enable port. Okay, go to interface serial 0/0 IP add On router 1, this is the IP address. IP at 172.16.1.1. Subnet mask 255.255.255.252. No shutdown. Okay, now we already let's check configuration to make we assign IP address on each interface is correct. To start, the first we need to start our configuration. Do copy run start. Yes, to start our configuration. Can you comment do show run config? Sorry. Do show running config to show a configuration. Yes, this is a interface G0/0 and we have already assigned IP address and subnet mask. Okay, now go to router 2, assign IP address on each interface. CLI node enable configure terminal. Assign hostname on router 2, follow our network topology. Hostname or 2. Go to assign IP address on interface G0/0. INT G0/0. IP8. The IP address on router 2 192.168.2.1. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Because it's last 24. No shutdown. Oh, to enable port. On router 2 we have 3 interfaces. Interface G0/0 and interface real 0/0/0 and interface real 0/0/1. So we go to assign IP address on interface real 0/0/0. INT S 0/0/0 IP8. Yes, IP address that we will assign on router 2 interface real 0/0. We can follow this IP address. IP8 172.16.1.2. Subnet mask 255.255.255.252. No shutdown to enable port. Okay, now go to interface serial 0/0/1. INT S 0/0/1. IP8 can move this. This is IP address that we will going to assign on router 2 interface serial 0/0/1. IPS 172.16.1.5. Subnet mask 255.255.255.252. No shutdown to enable port. So enable configuration. We use command do copy run start to start our configuration. And we can also use command do show running config to show configuration and make sure the configuration on router 2 is correct. Do show running config. Yes, okay, sorry. Yes, on router 2 we have 3 interface. Interface G0/0 that have IP address and serial 0/0/0 and serial 0/0/1. And now we're going to assign IP address on router 3. No. Enable configure terminal assign host name or 3. So let's assign IP address on router 3. INT G0/0 IP F 192.168.3.1. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. No shutdown to enable port. Okay, now we're going to assign on interface on router 3 serial 0/0/0. INT S 0/0/0 IP F 172.16.1.6. Subnet mask 255.255.255.252. No shutdown. Okay, now our network topology, our interface, router, switch, and computer are changed status to up. Okay, now let's start the configure OSPF on each router, router 1, router 2, and router 3. Now let's start configure on router 1. Exit one mode. Okay. To configure OSPF, we use command routers OSPF OSPF. Yes, this is the process ID. You can just start from number 1 and at the end this number. So I use process ID OSPF1. And we need to assign a router IDs on router 1. Use command router ID. This is the router ID that you want to assign on router 1. So following our topologies is router 1. So I use router ID number 1. 1.1.1.1. So now you can use command do show IP route connect to show how many networks that directly connected to router 1. Do show IP route connected. Yes, on router 1 we have directly connected. There are two interfaces, the real 0/0/0 and the real interface gigabit 0/0. Okay, we can route network. I can copy paste and .0.0.3 area 0. And we have another network. This network, copy network, paste 0/wildcard mask. This is a wildcard mask, and I will explain why this network wildcard mask like this. I will tell you. Okay, 0.0.255 area 0. And then use command passive interface to disable advertised network on interface G0/0. Passive interface G0/0 to disable advertised network. Okay, now the OSPF configuration on router 1 is finished. Now we go continue to router 2 and router 3. Exit 1 mode. Router OSPF PF1. Router ID, I follow our topology is router 2, so I assign router ID is 2 also. Router ID is 2.2.2.2. Yes, on interface router 2 we have 3 interfaces that are directly connected. We can use command do show IP route connected. IP route connected. Yes, on interface router 2 we have 3 interfaces that directly connected. Via interface real row slash row slash rows, real interface row slash 1, and real interface gigabit row slash row. Network, I can copy paste wildcard mask slash 30 0.0.0.3. Yes, dot 3 area 0. Network, sorry, network, copy, paste, and wildcard mask slash some the same 0.0.03 area 0. And we have another interface, interface G gigabit 0 slash 0. Network pass, sorry, no, network wildcard mask 0.0.0.255 area 0. So we can use command to verify configuration on router 2 to make sure the configuration is correctly. Do show IP route. Okay, this is IP address that we have, that we already route. O is OSPF. There is serial interface, IP address, and one missing, we can use command what we have config on router 2. Do show running config to show configuration. Yes, we have interface on router 2, and we have route network. We have route network on router 2, the R3 network that we already route. Yes, we can check this command to verify configuration. And then let's start configure on router 3. Okay, router 3, enable configure terminal, router OSPF 1, router IDs, router ID as following network topology is I said router ID is 3.3.3.3. You can use the command to show the directly connected network on router 3 using command do show IP route. Do show IP route connect. Yes, this is directly connected on router 3. There are two networks. You can see directly connected via interface serial /row and interface gigabit row/row. Okay. Now we start routing network. You comment network. You can copy the IP address, paste, wildcard mask /sum/sub /30. Wildcard mask is 0/0/0/3 area 0. And there are one more interface. You can copy. Sorry. Network. Paste and wildcard mask /24. So wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255 area 0. To start our config, do copy run start to start our config. Okay, now for the configuration between router 1, router 2 and router 3 and any device PC is already configured. So let's test the connection between PC1 to PC3 and PC2 to PC3. Okay, stop, I copy. So running command prompt ping to PC3. Please wait. Okay, now for the router 1, PC1 can connect to PC3. Okay, now let's start ping from PC2 to PC3 running command prompt ping. I can pass IP address of PC3. Okay, now for reply from PC3. So the video is finished. So everyone, I think everyone enjoyed this video, and please don't forget subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more video update. And if you have any question, you can comment below the video. And please don't forget to check out my website. This is my website. You can check. There are many articles that helpful for you to learn related to ccnalearner.com. You can try ccnalearner.com, hit enter. Yes, this is the configuration related to router and other network configuration that very useful for you to research and learn more about this. And Yes, thank you for watching my videos and thank you for your time. I said before, if the video is useful for you, so please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question, you can comment below and I will reply you back later. Okay, bye, see you next video.